What's up, everyone? Julia here.
And Trent.
And welcome to the Fandom Zone. We finally have the teaser trailer for Morbius, Jared Leto's new movie.
Yes, the living vampire himself. Tell us your thoughts on the trailer in the comments below. Are you excited? Do you think he's going to have his shirt off for 50% of this movie?
Oh, please, it's going to be 80%.
Contractually obligated.
Yes.
Let's check it out. Like, subscribe, you know the deal. Go see. Nice though.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, I've known you since you were a child. You're a gift. You always have. If there's an answer to your disease, you'll find it.
I should have died years ago. Why am I still here if not to fix this? I have a rare blood disease, and I'm running out of time. This could be my last chance.
You're up to something. What is it?
It's not exactly legal.
Loving the fur
I
release.
don't want to see you get hurt more than you already have.
This would be a cure.
At what cost? Michael. What's happening?
I went from dying to feeling more alive than ever. Increased strength and speed.
Sexy. He's gone for the micro.
The
Yeah.
ability to use echolocation.
Oh, that's cool.
And an overpowering urge to consume blood. How far are we allowed to go?
Ooh!
Broken. Until the remedy is worse than the disease.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. Nice.
Michael Morbius. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing, huh? What's up?
Oh!
oh,
Keaton's Vulture.
oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. They've tied it into the Spidey films.
Films. Ooh,
Very interesting.
Ooh.
That was unexpected as hell. That
that's
was really
cool.
awesome. I they've obviously taken a lot of liberties with the powers, but I like the overall look of it. The tone looks really good. I'm really enjoying the fact that they're going to be going into more supernatural horror with the film, because you don't want another conventional superhero movie, and especially with Morbius's character, it's very much it's a duality between the monster and the man that he becomes, because obviously, as we see partly in this trailer, once he becomes the vampire, the vampiric, the living vampire, the pseudo vampire, or pseudo, however you pronounce pseudo in whatever country, he gets this severe bloodlust,
Yes.
and he takes on all the traits of traditional vampires without their weaknesses. So religious relics don't work on him, all that type of stuff. But his bloodlust gets increased, and that's where we see him change physically at the very end into the vampire-ish state, which I'm glad they didn't go with the pretty vampire.
I'm glad we're not getting another freaking sparkly vampire.
Yes, well, I was worried because it's Jared that they were going to keep him pretty.
It's the interesting thing with Jared Leto as an actor, though. He tends to really immerse himself into roles. So
Yes.
again, he looks really emancipated in that, like skin and bones, and then literally becomes buff.
Emancipated.
What's the one where you literally, not anorexic, but you really, really
Just say buff.
Buff?
Just
no,
buff.
No. But no, looking almost like, 60 kilos and then gets buff. Like that transition. He really throws himself into roles.
Yes, he does. He's like a chameleon. He's like Christian Bale.
Yes.
Except obviously not as extreme, I wouldn't say. But
And hotter.
But yeah, Bale is hotter. Hey, American Psycho, the hottest Bale you'll ever get.
True.
Especially when he's killing all those people. But and listening to Huey Lewis. But Leto is great. He's got that acting range and ability to make you really care for a tragically flawed character. And I'm hoping that the script supports that. What's really interesting though is Matt Smith's appearance. I didn't know he was in it.
I didn't know either. That makes me happy because I do like him as an actor.
Yes, and he's excellent as well. He's playing another. I've just got the information up on the screen. That's how I know. He's playing another living vampire called Hunger. He's not really been in many comics, but I wouldn't be surprised if he suffers from the similar blood disease. Okay. So he knows what Morbius is going through. It's going to be very interesting to see whether he's kind of like a friend or if he's going to be the villain of the movie, because Matt Smith plays an excellent villain.
He does play a really good villain.
Because Tyrese's character has been, and that's Agent Stroud. He's been set up to be a person who's hunting the vampires.
Okay.
So that's taken from the comics where he hunted John Jameson as Man-Wolf and Morbius. So he kind of goes on that. He's been CIA, he's been SHIELD, and he goes on the hunt after. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's the main antagonist throughout most of the movie, but I wouldn't be surprised if something's happening to make Morbius
another overarching villain kind of aspect. Yep,
like all the kills and all the things that are happening, whether that's Morbius, whether that's another living vampire who's setting him up to take the fall, all that type of stuff. But Morbius is a character that can have an excellent and compelling movie because of that duality between the monster and the man. And it's really interesting to see just how far he falls from grace whilst also battling his demons and trying to keep his moral code. In the comics, he realizes that because he's initially a villain in the comics in Amazing Spider-Man 101 when he debuts. And that's in the six-arm Spider-Man arc. He's the villain, but as he progresses and he's got his bloodlust, he changes his perception. It's like, yes, I do need to kill to sustain my life. I need blood to sustain my life. I'm only going to kill people who are criminals and deserve it.
Yeah.
I'm only going to attack them. And you see that all throughout the Midnight Suns, he's an antagonist. Yeah, sorry, he's not an antagonist. He's a anti-hero.
Okay.
And he kicks a lot of ass, but mostly to people who deserve it. And you get some awesome interaction with Blade and such. But he has a comic at the moment that is kind of hit and miss. But if you are new to the character, it's a very good introduction to the character. And even if you don't want to know about the character, issue 1 has an awesome variant cover by Kyle Hotz, which is right here. I'll just put it right here. But yeah, that's it. Looks interesting. It looks like it's going to be dark and gloomy and horrific. Hopefully,
yes.
But yeah, I like the music in the background for Elise playing by Beethoven.
I'm keen to see more.
Yes.
I want to see more.
Well, it's a tease.
It's a tease. I want to see a full-length trailer.
Yes. Hopefully a bit more of the superhero side.
Yes.
Of it.
Less the development, more the
action. Set pieces and key
Yes.
characters. But yeah, I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
Follow handles at Fandom Zone AUS and tell us your thoughts on Morbius Trailer 1, or I was going to say Morbius Living Vampire. It rolls off the tongue so well. In the comments below, are you excited? Is it a good first tease? Are you tantalized? Anyway, as always, keep it nerdy.